Hello everyone, Yellow123 here, and I am back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. First things first, before I begin the episode, I actually meant to give a shout out to this person a while ago, well, a couple episodes back, and I actually completely and utterly forgot that he'd subscribed, so apologies. So thank you very much, Toonami18, well, I think that's how you pronounce your name, for subscribing to my channel. Thanks very much, dude. It's much appreciated, and it always helps and makes this more worth doing. And I'd also like to give another shout out to Fuzzfinger, who is still continuing to support my channel as well, so thank you very much for that, dude. Much appreciated. And anyway, on with today's episode. So after doing numerous hunts, we are now finally going to continue on with the story, which is why I've come back here to the Mount Bur Ominous. I haven't collected the reward from the gill snapper that we did in the last episode just yet, because the weather still isn't right for it yet, so I'm leaving that for the time being. I'll probably go back and collect it off camera. But basically, if you want to collect your reward, basically wait till the weather goes dry again and everything dries out, and then you can go back to the little village in the centre of the Giza Plains, and you will be able to talk to them then. So anyway, on with today's episode. Let's get cracking. So we'll make our way up the up towards the temple now, and unfortunately we are going to be losing Larsa as well shortly, which is again why I wanted to do as many hunts as I could before I lost Larsa, even though some of them we were slightly under-leveled for, but I figured having an extra member kind of evened the odds a little bit. So, but right. So nice little cutscene to open up the new area to us. Let's see here, where are we at? So if we continue making our way up towards the top here, towards the temple. Ooh. Hang on, what's that? Oh, no, yeah. Completely mistook that for a map pod for some reason, I don't know why. Right then, in we go.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltias, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
I do not suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little Emperor-in-Waiting, you called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Larsa's assistance. Alcide Margrace, at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcide. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Ivalice in our time.
Grand Kiltias, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Gran Kiltias, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretexts for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Grace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in his mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen. Such strength. Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders, then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabrantha. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
And so House Solidor lives on.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain, but we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete, and there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen!
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a Hume child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the stillshrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Ashelia Benagan, and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream. My dream, too, fades into day.
Okay, so that was quite a lengthy cutscene, and things are now turning out to be a tad grim. We've now learned that Larsa's father is dead. And Larsa has now left our party, and we are now told to make our way to the Still Shrine of Miriam, which is down the south end of the rift, which is where we're going to head to now. And I think we'll actually save the shrine for next episode, but we'll use this episode to make our way down there. So let's make our way back down through the town here. You can save your game at the bottom if you need to stock up any supplies. I would strongly advise doing that before heading out of here. At the moment I'm pretty well stocked, I believe. Although actually it couldn't hurt to just double check. So let's see, I've got my antidotes, I've got some of those. I've got plenty of them, Phoenix Downs. I know what we could stock up on actually on our way down. We could pick up some eye drops, a few more echo herbs and some Chronos tears, I think. I believe it's this merchant that has all the bits and pieces we need. Go. So we'll just grab ourselves a few Chronos tears. Actually, I could do with a couple of these as well, so I think I'll stock up on those. And I'll also stock up on a few more of these. And finally, we'll grab a few eye drops as well, since we have come across a lot of enemies that like to blind and silence. So the shrine that we're going to is home to 2 espers, one optional, one non-optional. The optional one is actually quite a challenge in the fact that it has a barrier which stops all magic from being used. So when we go in, we're going to have to use a different method for keeping our team healed. But we'll get into that a bit more when the time comes. At the moment, again, we are slightly under leveled for dealing with that one. I'd recommend being at least level sort of 35 to 40 before dealing with him, because he is quite a challenge. Let's try and avoid the elemental, I think. Last thing we need is to get into a scrap with that. And actually we were going the wrong way. It's actually this way that we want to go. Oh, what we got here? Oh, a rim fang. It's always useful to sell for money. So we came through here earlier in one of my previous episodes when we did one of the hunts. You might remember that we stopped by the save point here as well, which actually we're going to do again now, but I'm not going to save the game, I'm just going to use it to recharge everything. It's one of those. Oh wow, that gave us some good XP. Are there any more of those? I'll gladly take the extra XP. So when you make your way across here, just watch out for the traps, because there's quite a few of them. If you've got Libra though, you should be able to see where they all are. And later on, when you get further into the story, you'll be able to access a spell called Float, which will let you step straight over the traps. I find it to be a very useful spell, if I'm honest. And there's a technique. That was the revive technique that we've just picked up. So if I just go into my inventory to abilities here, there it is at the bottom. And as it might state in its name, it fully oh actually, do you know what, I'm gonna have to read this one because it's been a while. Fully consume HP, fully restoring the HP of one KO'd ally. Okay, so basically the revive technique supposedly kills one character to revive another. That's kind of defeats the objective a little bit there, doesn't it? But still, if you're going for the trophy achievement, which I am, then you'll be wanting to pick that one up. We're actually getting quite a few spells now, if I'm honest. Although I think we are still missing a fair few, but we will eventually mop all of those ones that we're missing up. So there's a nice bio-mote, which I presume casts poison onto a single target. And we are being chased by a giant. Or at least we were. Oh, hang on a minute. He's been berserked. How did that happen? Who's got berserk on their weapon? I don't remember putting this on anybody's weapon. Well, it ain't you. One hit poison. That's interesting. Well, okay then. Right, I'm going to chuck Fran out here because I want to get Van leveled up a little bit more because he's falling behind a bit. So this is the entrance to the shrine. I'm just wondering whether or not the water can be drained out of that. It seems like it ought to be able to. What with there being staircases that lead down to it. Oh, battle harness. Alrighty then. Actually, I don't think we'll save our game just yet. So here we are at the entrance then to the shrine, and that's pretty much where we're going to leave the episode for now. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen in this episode, then let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button. Be subscribed to my channel, and I will catch you all next time. What on earth is Van doing? I need to sort that out. Well, anyway, cheerio. See you all next time.